Hey everybody, Tyler at Northeast Music Center. Probably a pleasant surprise for everyone. You're used to seeing Jack. He's actually holding the camera today. So recently we actually sold through our wood library inventory from Paul Reed Smith, and this is the first wood library guitar we've gotten back in stock, especially for 2023. And this is kind of an exciting one for me because this is a wood library guitar that has a little bit of a history behind it. Jack's been doing wood library with PRS guitars since its inception back when, early 2000s, and has come up with some really cool iterations of classic PRS models. And I have been working for Jack now for 4 years, which is crazy to think. And in these 4 years, I've learned a lot about working with PRS. I've gotten to know a lot of the folks down there, and they're really awesome people to work with and talk with and discuss gear with. And the time was coming to over, I believe it was the spring of 2021, when Jack said, "Hey Ty, I think it's time for you to spec out your own wood library run of guitars." And I was a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because we've had some killer wood library models come through here, and I wanted to kind of keep the tradition alive of coming up with some really awesome guitars. So what I came up with was a custom 24 with wide curly maple top, ebony fretboard on 5 of the guitars, and zirconia on the other 5, roasted maple, curly maple necks, 5909 pickups, and I'll get into why I chose the 5909s over other models, and standard custom 24 switching. And Jack and the folks at PRS signed off on it, and I sat and waited patiently for these guitars to arrive, and today the first one arrived. And according to the build code here, it is finished in Blue Mateo. So I have not seen this yet, so you folks will be seeing this at the same time as me. So right out of the gate, we see a brown paisley case, which is the standard for wood library guitars. We often go with black paisley, but I wanted to change it up this time and go with the brown paisley just to kind of have a little bit of a differential. And oh baby, don't mean to be hiding from you guys here. This is what we've got for guitar number 1 of this run. So I'd say that's a pretty awesome flame maple top on this guitar. Very tight curl from head to toe. Dances around in the light pretty nicely. Guitar itself is pretty lightweight. Opted for the smoked chrome hardware for a little bit darker appearance. My thought was going for more of a modern appointed custom 24, and I would have to say PRS knocked it out of the park. Reason I chose 5909 pickups over the 8515s is I feel the 5909s bridge the gap between a vintage sounding humbucker and a more modern sounding. So you still get a lot of snarl and bite on the high gains modes, but tons of clarity, tons of spank in the single coil modes. And it looks like they actually, maybe I did opt for the McCarty style switching on this instead of the 5-way.
We actually changed that.
We did change that.
It's
been so long, I forgot we changed it. Let's take a look at the neck here. Oh yeah, that is highly figured roasted maple, or sometimes you'll often hear it as torrefied maple. I'm gonna take this padding off just to get a full view of everything, and that is some pretty jet black ebony on there. Inlay package is green ripple outline or center?
Green ripple outline with power bird.
With the power bird. So that is what we call our inlay package for the birds. That's something that we try to do on every wood library we go for. Wow. Ebony head plate veneer on it as well, with the Smoked black tuning keys. Nice one-piece mahogany back. So being able to spec this guitar out was a little bit different than normal when it comes to the Wood Library. Given the circumstances at the time, dealers were not able to visit the factory. Neither was my rep. So we actually did this over FaceTime and kind of dreamt everything up and had to envision everything based on models we've seen in the past. And about 2 weeks of back and forth on refining all the different specs, and I'd have to say it came out exactly how I thought it would, which is just amazing. This is pretty special for me. So this will be, everything came out beautiful on this guitar. My intent is to have this photographed up on the website for folks to view today. And if everything goes according to plan today, or at least over the weekend, I'll have some sound samples. This is one of 10 guitars that are going to be coming in. Some of the other colors from this run are going to be blood orange with the natural back, jade smoke burst, blue Mateo like you see here. Really looking forward to the rest of these guitars coming in. Thank you guys for watching, and this should be up by this afternoon for you.